It's Misery here, and today I have a tutorial on how to make an intro in Cinema 4D. Alright, first open up Cinema 4D and then click right here for the render settings. Then we're going to go to Output and change the width to 1280 by 720. So now we got 1280. Now we got 1280. Alright, and then just press enter when you're done putting in that. Now we're going to go to save. This is where you're saving it. Click on this little tab thing right there. I'm just going to save this as a test intro. Alright, test intro, where, desktop, save. Alright, here's the format that's going to be saving in. Your for Windows, you're going to do Windows Movie, but for Mac, it's QuickTime Movie. Then we're going to go to Options and change the ray depth to 6. Change the reflection depth to 2. And change the shadow depth to 6. It makes render times faster and doesn't really change anything in the intro. Alright, now when you're done, just exit out of that. Now we got the basic shape. Alright, first thing you're going to need is a floor. So click and hold on the cube and get a plane. Then where the width column is, delete that and type in 10 nines. And then press enter. Do that to height and width only. Alright, there we go. Now next thing we're going to do, first in text, go to the MoGraph tab and then do text object. It's a simpler way of making 3D text. Alright, I'm going to put empty. Alright, now we got empty, and then the depth is how thick it is, and don't screw around with anything else, and the height is how big it gets. So, I'm going to change the font here. You can do whatever you guys want. That font, like you saw, is called Gears of Peace. It's a Gears of War font. I'll put the link to it in the description. Alright, now we have our MT. I'm gonna make the height around 500. That's perfect. Alright, so now we got that, and you can move this around wherever you guys want. These arrows move it around. Just play around with it. Alright, so now I want to add another text. Like I said before, go to MoGraph, text object. I'm going to do Machinima tutorial. There we go. Now I have Machinima tutorial, and I'm going to actually make the size of the MT bigger. I'm probably going to go 720. Zoom out a little bit. Alright. Now I'm going to go to Machinima tutorial and move it up a little bit. Let's see where this is. Yeah, and then move it up like around here. Farther down. Okay, right there. So now we have that. If you think these are too thin, I think the MT is a little bit too thin for how big it is. Just go to depth and go up to like 40 or 50, because then it makes it thicker. I'm actually gonna go maybe 60 or 70. Okay, 80 looks good. Alright, now I'm just gonna get some colors. You go into this area where my cursor is, double click, make a material. That's why it says matte. double click on that. Go to click, make sure it's clicked on color. I'm gonna do a dark red, and then to add some cool effect, go to reflection, make sure it's on reflection, leave the color white, check the box, and put the reflection around 25, I'd say, or 22. Just something lower, because it'll render out pretty weird looking if you go too high. So click and drag right onto the text wherever you want it. Now I'm going to make a new matte. Go to the color. Oh, see what I did there? I forgot it was supposed to be in color. Go to black. Alright, reflection, same exact thing. 22 is fine. Alright, now I want to put the empty back here in black. Alright, now we have the basic intro here. Just make a couple lights. Put one here just for that effect. Light number 2 will go in the back and up. Alright, now click on this little orange boxed whatever. It has an orange line. Just click on it. That's what it'll look like when it's rendered. See the reflection on the M. I can see it's already a little too dark at the top, so I'm gonna move one of the lights up a little bit. Okay, now let's check. Way better. I might move the first light too, or just make another one. Alright, so once you have your lights all done, it's a little too bright, but yeah, too bright. Okay, I'm gonna delete the first light. Alright, that's good enough. Actually, I'm gonna move light 2 in the middle, right there. Alright. So that's it on how to make the basic text and intro. I will be making a part 2 to how to render and the camera angles for beginners. Yeah, I mean, just go ahead, play around with this with your text, and then go watch part 2 to see how to render and do the camera angles. Alright, thank you guys. Go watch part 2 and subscribe. Bye.